Hello, hi there, Aries. Hope that you're all gorgeous and well. Welcome to my channel. This is your love horoscope for April 2019. And I'm really loving doing these readings this time round. I might be a little bit late, sorry, but it's been one of those months. I had retrograde craziness with technology, super busy also because of the retrograde affecting other people. But I'm here now. And my guides so far have been describing nearly everybody's love life so far. Might change by using nursery rhymes or some equivalent. And they're on to you now, Aries. And literally when they told me, I was like, oh my God, what's wrong with Aries? Why are you giving this song? And everybody must know this one. They're doing the Humpty Dumpty song. And I don't mean the kind of, there's a pop reggae version or something of it. No, not that one. The classic nursery rhyme where Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall, which they're saying is you. And that's not meaning that you're Humpty or Dumpty in any way, but they're saying the character of Humpty Dumpty is you. And you had a great fall, and all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put you back together again. And then they give me the image of you, or the energy of an Aries, sitting slumped with your heads in your hands, tired, some of you sobbing, forlorn, broken, upset. You know, Humpty Dumpty was shattered. It was an egg, wasn't it? Shattered. You know, think of eggshell. If you break an eggshell, I mean, sure, if you, I don't know, painstakingly, you probably could put it back together, but it would never be the same. It would never be smooth. It would probably be not the same shape. You can't put it together again. And there's an element in April, Aries, where you guys feel fragile, broken, that you're maybe even considering, how do I put myself back together after this surprise? This feels like heartache. And I don't know, there is a positive in this, because the way it's been shown to me, because this retrograde that we had in March was so like classic, that for some of you who may be watching this, that maybe, and I think that for you guys it probably would have happened incredibly last minute, i.e. the end of the month, if not slightly crossing into the beginning of this month, where somebody let you down, you broke up. The bonus in that is if it did happen, as I suspect it is, you're still in retrograde energy. And anybody who breaks up has a heartbreak, confusion, in a retrograde, always have an opportunity to get back together again. Always. It never lasts. So you have that, but I don't know, it's the mental way that I've been shown that some of you are in relation to this broken feeling. You're feeling like your arm's been cut off a little bit, like the air's been sucked out of your lungs because of the disappointment that somebody's caused you, that you had a real strong emotional attachment to. And what my guides are saying here is making some of you feel like you're replaying another memory from somebody else from about a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago, had let you down. It's starting to bring up all that old back history, basically. My guides are saying here it's just a feeling that you don't feel like yourself, or a feeling that it's going to be the same, and it is not the same. If anything, what I find with retrogrades is that they sometimes get us to look at things that perhaps we thought we were healed from, but we're not, because when we face the same threat, instead of us feeling stronger to cope with it, it feels like in this moment, Aries, you feel the opposite. Now, the one thing I can tell you is that no matter how you're feeling in this month about this, I can tell you for certain, Aries, your flame never goes out. You do roar in the end. I don't know, like my guides are trying to give a lot of encouragement right now from day dot to say to you, no matter where, you know, when or how you feel in this month, this kind of broken Humpty Dumpty feeling, it's not as bad as you think. So I got distracted then because they were trying to give me a positive example that was still connected to sort of that what they were saying is that to children in particular, that's, you know, maybe it's my generation or whatever, but they're saying that's quite a common song. It's a song that people will play over and over and over and over again. or sing, children will sing over and over and over again, because it's commonplace. Now, the fact that they're saying children play it over and over again, and also because I'm getting you flashbacking to a previous thing that's got nothing to do with this, but reminds you of this, and you think the same outcome will be true. This feels like you having to face cutting cycles, or even your self-belief in cycles. And I tell you how this happened for me, because this happened to me in one of my 9-year cycles. Well, as I was getting to the end of it, lucky I made the choice. But basically, I was following the same pattern of relationships where they just weren't succeeding. And I used to tell myself the same message, which was highly negative, as most people do when it comes to breakups. But it was always the same message. And then one day I was just like, well, I'm actually really, like, I have such a core belief in that message that was along the lines of, I'm not good enough, that if I continue to believe that way, then of course, why would anybody want to stay with me when my vibration is sending out, oh, they'll leave me anyway. It will end anyway. It will just break up anyway. I'll just face the same cycle, and it will be really hurtful. And my guides appreciate that when you face repeated cycles, it's a bit like being a re-victim of something. And if you look at the study about being re-victimized, it definitely causes more trauma than the first time. But my guides are saying here, you're Aries, you're a fighter, that actually all you need to do is what I did, which is to change your thoughts about it, because nobody can hurt us. It's our thoughts that hurt us. You know, what we think about what other people think about us, or how we think we're going to cope, we can survive better. So overall, this message for this month is saying here, dear Aries, that you might have fell off that wall, you might be broken, or you might be thinking, I don't know how I'm going to cope with this. Start changing it and tell yourself, I am going to cope with this. I can cope with this. I do deserve more. I will get more. I can resolve this. It's going to be fine. The more you start believing in that, the more you will heal. Like a magic wand, you'll become an egg again. All right? The feeling that you cannot be healed, just like the nursery rhyme, is a thought and a feeling. Change the thought and the feeling, and things improve quicker than you think. Whatever you think you've lost this month, you haven't. There is a chance to get it back, particularly if it was lost in March, or the end of March, or the first week, or the first few days of April. It's not lost if you want it. You are not broken, is a repeated message my guides want to give you, as well as some strength and some healing. I hope that's been helpful. If you want a personal reading, dear Aries, all the information is just down below. Or you can join me on my Facebook page, where I give some daily live energy reads there as well. Take care, people, and I'll see you again next month.